Matt Finesilver is one of 4 Finesilver brothers on the wrestling team, and he is currently ranked 19th on the Intermat poll. Christian Maroni, he's a tough guy. Coming in, he's a senior, and he's got a record of 7-13. Matt Finesilver, the true freshman, has posted a record thus far of 18-6. Early on, a lot of the matches, you'll see the guys hand fighting. It looks like they're not doing a lot, but they're filling each other out. They're trying to set up their initial shots to see what they can get on the guy, and got Maroni in on a deep was on a deep low double leg, but now he switched off to a single, and Finesilver fighting hard. He's going to try and either break his lock and get behind him, or he'll wait for the referee to call a stalemate. He's scooting behind, trying to get his leg free. Finesilver is. Maroni, he's been spaced out, and the referee's going to call a stalemate here. And a stalemate, if there's not a lot of activity, then they will call a stalemate, and they'll bring them back to the center of the mat for a restart, just to keep the action going. Get the restart here. Maroni in on another shot there. Slips his head inside, but he's broken down on his stomach, and Finesilver's got to get his leg free and get behind to get the 2-point takedown here. Finesilver's fighting hard, but Maroni not letting the leg go. We get another stalemate, another fresh start here. Little shot fake from Finesilver there. And he gets a shot, but doesn't score the takedown. He brought Maroni down the mat, but he was up and out pretty quick. Maroni in on that same head inside single leg, and Finesilver goes to the leg again to try and spin behind. He's doing everything he can to get his leg free and get behind. Referee's going to call another stalemate. Stalemates are not uncommon. This many in a row is a little bit uncommon, but still, when you got 2 fairly matched wrestlers, stalemates can happen because they both know what's going on. So Matt Finesilver does a shot fake and then another shot and gets the takedown there. So when you take a guy down on the mat, you get 2 points. If the guy on the bottom gets back up to his feet, that's a 1 point for an escape. First period ends. Maroni's going to defer his choice, and Matt Finesilver is going to choose down. His goal is going to be to get up and out as quick as possible. In college, you have riding time. If at the end of the match, either one of the wrestlers has a minute of riding time, they get an extra point. Finesilver here gets the escape, so he gets the point, and he's got a 3-0 lead on Maroni, and he still has 10 seconds of riding time on the clock. He's got to get that up to a minute before he can get the extra point. We're back on our feet, both wrestlers hand fighting hard, going at it. Maroni takes the shot. Finesilver does a nice sprawl defense there and a go behind for the 2-point takedown. And now he's got a 5-point lead. Finesilver here is very, very good on top. And he's got that leg in. He's going for what's called a Turk. You just bring the guy over. You got to break a 90-degree plane, and the ref will start counting. You can get up near fall points, up to 4 points. And he's got the swipes, and he's got the 4. And now he's going for the fall here. If he can pin him, that's 16 points. So Finesilver's got to let go of the move that he was using. in order to be awarded those 4 near fall points. So he let go. He's got the 4 near fall. We got to stop here. Looks like Maroni's bleeding, so he'll go over to his training corner for attention, and Finesilver is going to be in their corner talking to the coaching staff. In wrestling, there's unlimited time for blood. There is a finite amount of time for injury, though. So if one of the wrestlers is bleeding, the referee will, call blood time. They'll get out. They'll clean the blood up off the mat, clean the blood up off of both wrestlers. Maroni will get a nose plug in, and we'll get back out, start wrestling. Finesilver will be on top to start. Now, Finesilver just signaled to the ref that he's going for an optional start. So here he can let him up, giving Maroni 1 point, going for another takedown. He elects to bring Maroni back down to the mat. So there we go. Maroni gets the 1 point escape. Finesilver in on a very, very quick takedown. He's letting him back out. Maroni has not been awarded the 1. Now he gets the 1. And Finesilver here, he's working on getting his takedowns. He's trying to rack the points up as much as possible. Because if you're winning by less than 8 points, it's a regular decision. If you're winning by 8 points or more, up to 14, that's a major decision. That's 14 points. If you're winning by 15 or more at any point in the match stops. That's a technical fall. That's 15 points. And if you put the guy on his back and pin him, that's 16 points. Finesilver, right now, he's got a 13-2 lead and 1 minute and 15 seconds of riding time. Maroni's got the choice here. He chooses the neutral position to start on their feet. He's starting there probably because Finesilver has taken him down and let him up a couple times, and he's gotten those 4 near fall points. Maroni doesn't want to go down and give up the near fall and give up the technical fall, because with 4 near fall points, it would be a technical fall. Finesilver snaps him down, brings him down to the mat, and Finesilver here, he's probably not going to look for the tech at this point. He's going to look for the pin, and he's got his leg in. Now he's got to crank Maroni's chest over. He's using the head. He's getting the swipes here. Now, if he lets Maroni roll through, it'll be a technical fall. But if he can keep him there, he can work towards getting the pin. Either way, the match is over. He gets the technical fall. 5 team points for Duke. Early lead. So now we move to the 184-pound class. We've got Caden Russell, Jacob Kasper at heavyweight, the 4th-ranked wrestler in the country. He's taking on Lathan Bumgarner from Gardner Webb. Bumgarner's a redshirt freshman. He's got a 6-11 record. Jacob Kasper is a redshirt senior, and he's got a 26-2 record so far. Kasper's got 95 wins this season, or for his career, sorry. Looking for 5 more to hit that 100-win mark for his career. It's a pretty tough thing to do. And here in this match, Kasper's he's an upper body wrestler. He's very good at Greco-Roman wrestling, which is all upper body. A lot of his pins are from feet to back moves, but he's gonna shoot a knee pull there, get the leg elevated. He switches off to a body lock here, and Bumgarner tries to throw, but no dice. They're going to stop the match. Kasper's headgear slipped off, but he did get the 2-point takedown. And Kasper started his career at Duke at 184 pounds, but decided to bump up to heavyweight, which served him well, as he was an All-American last year. Looks like his headgear has a little difficulty. going to start back here to get the headgear sorted out. Kasper's going to start on top. He goes straight for a tilt. He's got enough swipes for 2 near fall points, and he's going to get those awarded there. Takes a 4-0 lead, and Kasper, he's really good on top. He wrestles like a small guy. He doesn't wrestle like a heavyweight. Very active. Looks for pins all the time here. He gets 4 more near fall points for an 8-0 lead. Bumgarner's got to work his way up and get out of the bottom position here, or Kasper's going to keep racking up those near fall points. He's always looking for bonus points, majors, techs, pins, any extra points he can get for the team, he's going to work for it. As you can see right now, he's got that leg hooked. He's pulling the head in. He's looking for that head inside cradle here. Now, their majority of their bodies are out of bounds, but in college wrestling, as long as you have even a toe in bounds, then you're still considered in bounds. So we'll come back to the center of the mat. Kasper will be on top. Kasper had that tight waist in half, went for a roll through, unable to get it. So he's got the seat belt, tight waist, and then coming across to the opposite shoulder around under the arm and around the neck. Looking for possibly a roll through tilt or break him down and go for a Turk. Get a leg in. Slips that leg in there. Working for a banana split. There's the period ends. Kasper defers. Bumgarner's choice. He's probably going to choose neutral. He chooses neutral there. You don't want to go down on a guy who's racked up 6 near fall points in 2 minutes, 13 seconds of riding time. Kasper in on a nice low-level shot. Gets the takedown. And he's going to go back to work here on top. He's got a 10-0 lead. And almost 2.5 minutes of riding time right now. 5 more points for Kasper will be a tech fall. He's got enough for a major currently. Bumgarner's got to work and fight hard here because Kasper's he's gonna crank on him, get work for that pin. He's got the legs in. He's going for that power half here. Wrist in half. He's gonna run over his head. He's getting his near fall swipes, and he's looking to get the pin here. Kasper should suck back, get his chest on Bumgarner's chest. He's got his hips on his chest there. He gets the pin. 16 points for Duke. That gives Duke a 17-0 lead. And Kasper's got 96 career wins, 4 away from the 100 mark on the team. 2 sets of twins. So get used to hearing that name because these guys are peppered throughout the lineup, and they are all quality, tough wrestlers and great young men on top of that. And Josh has had some really tough matches. He's wrestled really well against a lot of high quality opponents. Had a couple go his way, a couple go the other way, but he's a hard-nosed fighter. Every time he gets out on the mat, he's working hard. Takes a shot, gets underneath Anderson, going for a leg. Anderson's got that front headlock and defending well. on the edge of the mat here. Guys are going to want to circle back in. If you back out of bounds, you could get warned for stalling, but if you just push the guy across the mat, push him out of bounds, you could also get hit for stalling. Finesilver in, got a nice single leg. He's going to look to come out the back door here. Anderson, he's going to want to try and trap an arm, grab an ankle, anything he can to try and get a stalemate. Finesilver hanging out. We'll get a stalemate and a fresh start. In on another single leg is Finesilver. He's going to tabletop, bring it up to a feet, look for a trip. He gets the takedown there. And Finesilver, Josh, just like his three brothers, they're all really, really good wrestlers on top, riding very, very tough. Going to throw that leg in, look for that crossbody cradle, or look for a Turk. Right now, he's just got to, break Anderson down to the mat. Anderson's going to go for a sit out here. Finesilver's got the arm. Anderson was holding the toe, which is illegal. You have to be grabbing on the foot for it to be considered a legal hold here. Finesilver's got that half, goes for a wrist. Anderson is fighting really well on bottom right now. I mean, he hasn't gotten an escape, but he hasn't gotten turned, and this is a very tough position to not get turned in. Someone's got a leg in on you. He's fought well against Finesilver's efforts to get some near fall. Finesilver's looking to break him down to his stomach. He's got the 2-0 lead, and the riding time's up over a minute now, so he's just riding hard. Josh's going to defer. Anderson's going to choose top. Chose top probably because Finesilver took him down and rode him out the entire period. Anderson's probably tough on top. So Finesilver's going to want to look for a quick takedown to maintain his minute of riding time. Anderson's going to want to look for some near fall points, try and take a lead here and ride that riding time down, because it's going to count down to 0. Then it'll start counting back up in his favor if he's able to ride that long. And it's about to pass that minute mark here. So there's no riding time advantage right now. Anderson's looking to pull him back. He's got legs in. Just looking for a turn here. Kind of the same position that Finesilver was in when he was on top, but Finesilver's fighting hard. Looking to not give up the near fall points. So he's got the leg, he's got that arm. He's going to look to put it over his head and reach back around. Finesilver's able to break out of that. So he's working for that power half now. The riding time is now counting up in Anderson's favor. Finesilver still has the 2-0 lead at this point, though. Finesilver's got to work up to a base and kind of fight for an escape here, or he can get warned for stalling. If he stays flat here, Anderson's really cranking that power half, trying to get Finesilver over, but he's not going. So Finesilver's choice, he's going to choose neutral. You don't want to go back down under someone who's ridden you out. He's already got a takedown on Anderson, so going to look to build on his 2-0 lead. Anderson needs a takedown to tie the match. He's in on a shot, but he's out on flat on his stomach here. Finesilver has got to break the lock and spin behind. So the referee's looking to, going to call stalemate, bring him back up to the neutral position. Anderson in on another deep shot coming out the back door. Finesilver here's got to trap an arm, trap an ankle. Anderson's got to find a way to get his head out and get behind. So a lot of times guys will sit out and they'll try to push back over the other guy, see if they can get him on his back. No dice there. Finesilver at his ankle, so when he pushed back, Anderson kind of fell over. Finesilver comes around, back around to the front, and they're in another backdoor position. Referee's going to call a stalemate, bring them back to their feet. Now, Anderson's been the aggressor this period, so Finesilver needs to put together some offensive stuff or he could get hit for stalling. He's got the 2-0 lead with 30 seconds left here in the match. And you've got to stay active the whole time. You can't wrestle to hold a lead because that's the best way to lose a match. Anderson's going for anything he can to try and get a takedown, tie this match up, but Finesilver's defense is really good, and he's going to pull out a 2-0 victory, and that's going to put the Blue Devils up another 3 points, 26-0. Junior with a record of 7-14. Leynaud hits a nice fireman's carry here to get the match started. Gets a 2-point takedown. He's got a leg in here. He's got to work to break Armenta down. He's got to return Armenta to the mat. He's got a 2-on-1 here, but he's a little high. Got to bring his hips down. He's got to pressure his hips in here and break Armenta down to his stomach and work to get his hips down. He's riding a little high here. If you get too high, the guy can come out the back door. But he's working hard to keep Armenta down. He's about to, there he goes, passes that 1 minute riding time mark. Leynaud looking good on top, riding tough. Those legs in here. He's got a little too high. Armenta's going to come out. Leynaud's right there on the edge. Armenta gets the takedown. The referee initially said a 2-point reversal, but he didn't have control, so he changed his mind, said 1-point escape. So Leynaud's up 2-1 with 1 minute 33 seconds of riding time with a minute left in the first period. So Leynaud came out a little fire, hit that fireman's carry, and took Armenta down quick, so maybe he can get back on him, keep his activity high, get another takedown. Armenta's going to want to work to put together something for his offense. He's got that Russian tie. Doesn't get the shuck there. Both guys hand fighting, working for some setups. The hand fighting doesn't always look like much, but it is a very big part of a wrestling match. And first period is going to come to an end. Leynaud's got a 2-1 lead with 1 minute 33 seconds of riding time, and it's his choice. He's going to choose down, so he's going to want to get out in under 34 seconds, rather, to maintain his riding time advantage. Armenta will want to, of course, ride him out, work for some near fall points, and see if he can get the riding time climbing in his favor. Leynaud goes for a little tripod stand up there, but Armenta throws a leg in. He's got a power half. He's got both legs in now, but he himself is riding pretty high. So Leynaud, maybe tripod, bounce him off. He's not going to get that. Armenta's going to break him down to his stomach. Armenta looking to get a tilt there, unable to break the plane for any swipes. He's got the power half. No swipes there. Leynaud's going to get a reversal. So he's got a 4-1 lead. The riding time was brought back down under a minute, but it's climbing back into Leynaud's favor. He's getting some swipes for near fall here. He's got Armenta in that cradle. Leynaud needs to be careful because if you go flat, you can get pinned, a defensive pin there. Leynaud's looking for the pin right now. He's got it. Looks good. He's going to get the fall. Nice for Leynaud. That's another 6 points for Duke. That's going to give us a 32-3 lead. Now we're going to go into 157 and the third finesilver. Sorry. Mitch finesilver, ranked 11th in the country. He's a redshirt junior with a 20-3 record. He's going to be wrestling Tyler Marinelli. Marinelli is a redshirt junior as well, and he's got a 19-5 record so far. He's got the best record on the team, so these are two, top guys for their teams going at it here at 157 pounds. Mitch has been, steadily getting better, building his rank up this year. He's at 11 right now. He's tough, just like his brothers. Very good on top. Very hard-nosed on his feet. He's very, very active. He's got a lot of juice, so he doesn't get tired easily. So he stays active the whole match. Going to get a stalemate here. Now, fresh start. Both guys hand fighting here. Another one of them wants to give an inch. Finesilver likes to use that snap position, low-level stance to pull his opponents down and sneak in on a leg. Marinelli's doing well to defend so far. Not giving up any positioning there. Marinelli takes a shot, gets in on the leg. Finesilver sprawled down, heavy hips. So Marinelli's probably looking to pull his leg in, cut the corner, or come out the back door. Finesilver's got that crotch lock. We'll get a stalemate, bring back to the neutral position here. A lot of hand fighting. Finesilver tried to sneak in on a leg there, get an ankle, but unable to. He's taking that low stance. Marinelli's coming down to match him so that Finesilver can't sneak underneath. Finesilver hits a snap there, and he's going after him pretty hard, but Marinelli's defense is hitting well. Finesilver hitting a slew of attacks, unable to get anything solid. Gets an ankle, but loses it. It's going to end the first period 0-0. Marinelli has choice. He's going to choose down. So look for Finesilver to stop Marinelli's first move here and kind of settle in and get his top offensive stuff working. Likes to get that inside leg and work for a Turk there. Going to break him down and look to hook that leg. Marinelli's pinching his knees together, trying not to let that leg in. Finesilver gets that inside leg, and now he's going to work to break Marinelli down flat and try and crank him over his body for a tilt there. Like I said, the Finesilver brothers are all very, very good on top. Score a lot of points from that top position. Marinelli's working hard though to keep a base and not give up any positioning here. Finesilver working very hard as well to keep him down, get that leg in, and work for some near fall points. Marinelli's got to base up here or he can get warned for stalling. And he does get warned for stalling by the ref there. So you get one warning. After that, it's a point for your opponent. So he's got to get to work here. Finesilver gets that leg in, breaks him down. Cranking those hips, trying to get him over. Finesilver getting a little frustrated there, but he hits 2 minutes of riding time. 0-0 going into the third period. Finesilver chooses down, so he's going to want to get an escape and gain the lead. If the riding time stands, he will have that extra point there. He's going to get the 1 point escape. Only took him 9 seconds to get that escape there. Now both wrestlers are going to get back to their hand fighting, work for their setups, look to hit their shots. Finesilver's got the 1-0 lead, but that's not going to slow him down. He's gonna keep attacking. Tyler Marinelli's down 1-0. His opponent's got over a minute of riding time, so he's got to fight hard as well. lot of hand fighting. Finesilver working for those shots, trying to get the picks. Marinelli's displaying some solid defense here. Finesilver has the riding time locked in now, so he technically has a 2-0 lead. So Marinelli's going to need a takedown in order to tie the match, take it into overtime. Finesilver's not going to want to give up anything. He's going to want to get a takedown of his own to kind of secure his lead. Last few seconds here. Finesilver's going to bring in a 2-0 lead. And that's going to put Duke up 35 to 3. And now we come in with the last match of the evening, 165. We've got the fourth and final Finesilver. Mitch's twin, Zach, redshirt junior, with a 11-10 record. And he's wrestling Nathan Kale. Brett Stein is who Gardner Webb puts out at 165. He's a redshirt senior. He's got a 7-8 record. Both guys hand fighting here. And Zach's tough kid, just like the brothers. Stein's gonna get in on a deep single leg there, but Finesilver fighting hard. He comes out the back door. This position, high guy wins, and Finesilver's gonna get the 2-point takedown. He goes straight to work, working for that tilt there to get some near fall points. He's going to get one swipe. Stein's going to get a reversal here. Finesilver's going to get a reversal. We've got a scramble match here. Finesilver has the 4-2 lead right now. A little crazy for a second there. Now Finesilver got that cradle. They're going to pull him back. No near fall there. Stein's able to fight out of it. Finesilver brings him back down to the mat. He's got that leg in there. He's got to work to flatten him out and break him down, work for that Turk tilt there. Looks like he's going to go for, he's going for a far side half, but gets the head, looks back for the cradle. Stein's been able to break all of his locks so far. Now, Brett's got to fight up. If he's laying flat on his stomach, he can get warned for stalling. First period comes to a close. Finesilver the 4-2 lead and 1 minute and 44 seconds of riding time. Finesilver's choice. He's going to defer. Gardner Webb's going to choose neutral here. Don't want to go back down under a guy who rode you, so he's going to choose neutral and work for his feet on offense. Work for offense on his feet here. Both guys doing some shot fakes there. Finesilver goes in, doesn't get it. Brett's going to get a 2-point takedown there on the very edge of the mat. As they go out of bounds, Finesilver will start back from the center on bottom. Finesilver, the quick switch and a 2-point reversal, regains the lead. Brett with a reversal of his own, and Finesilver gets the escape. It's now 7-6 in favor of Finesilver. Stein's in on a shot, comes out the back door here. Finesilver does have an ankle, so he's still in it. Scrambling here, trying to get the takedown. Both guys looking for an advantage in this position. Usually the guy that keeps his head high is the one that's going to come out on top. Finesilver snaking that leg through. Just Stein's holding on for dear life. They get a stalemate, bring him back to neutral. Finesilver's got 7-6 lead and 1:43 seconds of riding time halfway through this second period. And nice shot for Finesilver. Slipped off the leg, switched to the other leg. It's going to come back to their feet. Both guys hand fighting, looking to open up their offense. Last few seconds here in the match. Or in the second period, sorry. Still got 2 minutes. Finesilver choice. He's going to choose down. He does have a 7-6 lead and the riding time advantage as of now. Finesilver comes up to his feet, and a big mat return for Gardner Webb. Finesilver immediately goes to a short sit, goes head hunting, and he's going to get the 1-point escape, and he's right in on a deep shot right away. Hops over the body. He's got to get control of the other leg to get the takedown. He's got to get his right arm through the hip there in order to get the takedown. These guys are funky scramblers tonight. He's hooked the leg there. He's got to turn back in, and he's going to do it and get the takedown there. Finesilver's got him flat on his stomach and working for near fall points. He's got a 10-6 lead with 1 minute and 50 seconds of riding time, which he now has locked in, so he's technically got an 11-6 lead. He's going to continue to work for some near fall points, but Brett's been fighting hard on bottom. He's thrown a lot of funk around, gotten some reversals, a little funk roll there. Finesilver's able to counter and cover back up. Finesilver throwing that leg in. Breaks him back down to his stomach. Gonna ride out the last few seconds of the match. Finesilver's going to bring in an 11-6 win. Duke's going to take home the match 38-3 tonight. A great win for Duke. Great wrestling on both sides of the match.